think you can. So, Turkey joke. Guys, it's still January. How was your January, New Year? I don't know. But I did dry January. I didn't take shower for the whole month.
Smell of it.
Dry January. And I'm Turkish, yeah. That's why I was telling him to go Turkey. I know they like bold Western guys. I'm Turkish, but I'm not like the other Turkish people, you know. Because I don't work at a kebab shop. Yet. And I moved to Luxembourg a couple of years ago. And I had no idea about this place, right? I was like, where is Luxembourg? And when I arrived here, I had no idea about the neighbors as well. Like, I was seeing this city Trier on the maps, on the road signs. And first time I saw it, I thought to myself, wow, such a cool name for a city. Trier. They must be really trying hard there. Like, yeah, I try here. And then I asked my friends, hey guys, I'm gonna go to Trier for the first time. And where should I go? What should I do? And they were like, the Porta Nigra. And I was like, the Porta Nigra? They still do that? And they're like, no, I mean, I don't mean that. It's because it's black, you know. And I was like, I know, that's what I mean, right? How dare you say that? Do Germans still do that, you know? And they were like, it's Romans. Wow, Romans too. No, Romans were Nazi too, what? So that was a new joke, thanks for bearing with me. And make some noise if you have heard. Now is the musical part that I'm gonna try for the first time, this song. And I actually forgot my sunglasses. Anyone have sunglasses? She has one?
No, I'm joking, but I don't think so.
What a tease.
Oh. Almost the same, right? Sunglasses and fork and a knife, the
You
same.
can do blindfold, it's fine.
But then it's a very, very actual song, right? So I didn't have time to memorize the lyrics. Make some noise if you have seen Macron's For Sure speech. For sure. So that's for that. Thank you very much for your words, Can. Imagine that I'm Macron now, right? Your Majesties, distinguished head of states, governments, President Lagarde, ministers, ambassadors, business leaders, ladies and gentlemen, and whomever I forgot to kiss their ass. I'm extremely happy to be here. And it's great to be here. As a Financial Times, I would say. It's a time of peace, stability, predictability. Having a place like Luxembourg, which is sometimes too slow, for sure, and needs to be reformed, for sure, but which is predictable, loyal, for sure. Rents never have been so high, for sure, and the unemployment have never been so high, for sure. And finding a nice boyfriend have never been so hard, for sure. Does sometimes this place suck, for sure. If you had money, would you quit, for sure. If you could afford an apartment by yourself, would you break up, for sure. Will Will you stop singing now? No, I will continue. For sure. People ask me, how's your dating life? And sometimes it's too slow, for sure. And has to be reformed, for sure. But which is predictable, loyal, for sure. And I ask people, why Greenland's icy and Iceland green? Why days are long and life is too short? Why singles pay the highest tax? Why? I don't know. And I'm extremely happy to be here. And it's great to be here. Especially in this financial times, I would say. I don't know. It's a time of peace, predictability, and stability. Having a place like Luxembourg, which sometimes too slow, for sure, and it's to be reformed, for sure, but which is predictable, loyal, for sure. Where you know the rule of the game is just crossing the border to Germany for the half-price grocery shopping. It's a good place.